I used to feel like a prisoner in my own mind. My emotions were this chaotic storm, and my total lack of self-control was sabotaging every good thing that came my way. I was impulsive, anxious, and just completely adrift. I was honestly on the verge of giving up. And then I stumbled upon a 2,000-year-old Greek philosophy that flipped my world upside down. In this video, I'm going to share how I used Aristotle's concept of the golden mean to fix my life, and how you can use it to build an unshakable character. My turning point came from one of history's greatest thinkers, Aristotle. He wrote about a concept called the golden mean. The idea is shockingly simple but profound. Excellence in any part of life is found in the middle ground between two extremes. Virtue isn't about being some perfect saint. It's about finding the balance between having too much of a trait and having too little. Think of it like a compass for your character. For every feeling, there are two ways to get it wrong: the excess and the deficiency. But right there in the middle, there's a balanced, virtuous way to act. Aristotle believed that by practicing this, we could achieve eudaimonia, happiness, good spirit. Plato said that a person that acquires eudaimonia, their flourishing soul can withstand any external difficulty. Not just a fleeting feeling of happiness, but a state of deep, genuine human flourishing. For me, this wasn't just an interesting theory, it was a lifeline. I decided to stop letting my extremes run the show and start deliberately choosing the middle path. Okay, so this wasn't easy. The main virtues are wisdom, courage, humanity, justice, temperance, and transcendence. Aristotle said we become virtuous by practicing virtuous acts. Just like a builder gets good at building by, well, actually building things. It forced me to get painfully honest with myself and my habits. My first challenge: courage. I basically lived at both extremes. On one hand, I was a coward, terrified to speak my mind at work or take on any real challenges. On the other, I'd make these reckless, impulsive life decisions. That's the excess. The golden mean of courage isn't just some mathematical midpoint. It's about having the wisdom and judgment to know which dangers are worth facing. So I started small. I practiced speaking up about one tiny thing in a meeting. It was terrifying, but it wasn't reckless. It was a calculated, virtuous act. Next, I tackled temperance, or self-control. My life was a festival of excess. Endless hours scrolling social media, binge-watching entire seasons in a weekend, and overindulging in junk food. The other extreme, insensibility, is to deny yourself all pleasure, which isn't healthy either. The virtuous middle path is to enjoy life's pleasures in moderation. I didn't just quit everything at once. I started setting timers for social media. I'd let myself watch one episode of a show instead of 5. I learned to appreciate a good meal without feeling sick afterwards. It was all about finding that balance between getting things done and actually enjoying my life. Finally, I worked on my social life, what Aristotle might call friendliness. I would swing between being irritable and pushing people away, to being a complete people pleaser, terrified of saying what I really thought. The golden mean here is to be agreeable in the right way, to be honest without being a jerk about it. I started practicing this with friends, learning to listen better, but also to disagree respectfully. It's a slow process, and if you're finding this journey of applying practical philosophy helpful, go ahead and subscribe. After months of this conscious practice, something inside me really started to change. That constant emotional chaos, it started to quiet down. Instead of being a slave to every impulse, I found a new sense of stability. This is what Aristotle called developing a virtuous disposition. That magical point where doing the right thing starts to become second nature. I was no longer swinging wildly between extremes. I felt more grounded, more deliberate. This wasn't some magic pill. It was the result of small, intentional, and sometimes really difficult choices, repeated day after day. I was building a stable character, one good habit at a time. The goal isn't to be perfect, but to get better at responding to whatever life throws at you. This 2,000-year-old idea isn't just some dusty philosophy. It's a practical blueprint for a better life. The golden mean teaches us that strength and fulfillment are found in the balance. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one area in your life where you tend to go to one extreme, just one. And for the next week, just focus on finding that golden mean. Don't aim for perfection, just aim for balance. Because it's in the steady, deliberate practice of virtue that we stop being prisoners and slaves of our own emotions and really truly start to flourish.